Lola, I miss you. Love ko po ikaw.
Hi! Andito ako ngayon. Usap po tayo. Girls, sisters, usap po tayo. Kumusta na po kayo? How's your day? How's your love life? Sana okay kayo. Are you in love? How's your chihuahuas? Are you still dating? Are you in a just starting relationship or in a long-term relationship? So, andito po ako para makipagkwentuhan po sa inyo. This is Daisy Diwata Garcia. So, ano po ang magandang pag-usapan natin ngayon? Ako po, I have been through a relationship. I have a boyfriend for 4 years and 7 years. And I have been married for 16 years. Pero, if you will be married for 10 or more years, that's great. But then, having a long-term relationship or marriage isn't a guarantee that you will stay long. So, naramdaman mo na ba minsan na parang nagiging cold yung relationship mo, nyo, ng boyfriend or husband mo, na parang ang cold niya na sa'yo, tapos kahit anong gawin mo, parang hindi ka na niya pinapansin.
Bakit ang cold mo?
Naramdaman ko yun minsan sa husband ko. Pero, there are many reasons. Sometimes pagod siya. Sometimes sa head of the family may iniisip siya. Tayo naman akala natin binabaliwala tayo. Maraming dahilan kung bakit nila tayo ini-ignore. Alam niyo po bakit ako mahilig sa mga ganitong topic? Kasi karamihan po sa ating mga girls, minsan pagod tayo sa trabaho, pagod sa trabaho sa bahay, sa pagluluto, paglalaba, tapos pag mag-isa ka na lang, di ba wala kang makausap. Di ba minsan, you don't want to share it with your friends or your neighbors. You want to keep it to yourself because you don't want to have some chismes or telling bad things about your loved ones. But then it's sometimes sad and stressful when someone, your boyfriend or your husband, is ignoring you. Some of them doesn't know it, but some of them intentionally do so. And there are many reasons. So, usap po tayo. Let's talk by Daisy Diwata Garcia. Our topic for tonight is, what are the signs that your man is ignoring you? You know, you will start to notice when someone, your loved one or your jowa is ignoring you. When he is putting you as someone who is just for option. Diba, while you're new, he's so sweet to you, his attention is so focused on you, but now you notice that you're becoming just an option. When he came home, instead of talking to you, cuddling you close, he will just watch basketball, television, or just play computer. Right? We're tired when he comes home and he wants someone to talk to, but then he will not talk to us. Yun ang isa sa signs. Now, sometimes he is ignoring us, but he has his own reasons. Sometimes our boyfriend makes us an option because some guys believe na there are so many guys, much more many guys than women. Out of 100 men, out of 100 women, I think there are only 30 men. that's available, that's eligible, right? So ang sabi nila talagang napakaaraming girls na naghahanap talaga ng eligible na guy na talagang type nila. And what's the reason bakit nila tayo ginagawang option? Because they are thinking that they could easily find someone. They could easily find someone more prettier than us, right? They're not thinking about the effort we have put into a relationship, right? Number 2, but sometimes when he ignores us, let's think for a while. Does he really ignore us? May mga reasons ba? Sometimes kasi our man, our guy has many things in mind. Like when he's the head of the family, he has many things in mind when he comes home. Sometimes he doesn't want to tell it to us. So be objective. Talaga bang ini-snub niya ako? Talaga bang ini-ignore niya ako? Ano po kaya ang dahilan? So, step back a bit and think. And don't, when you're mad or you're feeling you're being ignored, as much as we can, don't nag. Don't nag. Why do you feel ignored? When you feel ignored, you feel like you're not worthy, right? Because he ignores you. I have experienced that while me and my husband is having problems. When I go to the room, he will go down. You know, it's his way of ignoring me. But don't blame yourself when these things happen. It's not only you who is to blame. There are many reasons why. Okay? But in my opinion, if a guy loves you enough, he will try his best to notice you and bring out what's on his mind. Sometimes guys are not so verbal. They couldn't exactly tell what they feel. But if we know how to let them open up or express themselves, we could know, or we could let them open up to us. So sometimes it's not just ignoring. There are many reasons. So andito ako, wala akong kinakampihan ha. I'm stating the facts or the object. I'm stating things in an objective way para naman tayo, as much as we can, we want to have a good whole relationship, right? But a guy who doesn't love you enough in the first place doesn't deserve your adulation. So sometimes they tell me, dinodiyos niya yung husband niya. Even though he's been neglecting her or giving her undue respect, she still accepting how he treats her. Don't let it happen. Even though we're just housewife, of course we deserve respect. Being a housewife and a mother is a very noble thing, right? It's much more harder than sitting in the office the whole day, right? So mom, kids, one of the signs that he is ignoring you is when he stopped treating you with respect. Alam mo yun, yung wala na siyang respeto in the way he talks. The way, while at his work, he will not call you, and when you call him, he will shout at you as if he doesn't want to talk to you. You know, even though you're a couple, you still deserve respect. There must be respect, right? So when he stopped treating you with respect, think a while, think a bit, what's really happening? When a guy respects you, he will acknowledge you for even the small things like that you do, like when he came home, you will give his slippers, make him coffee, cook a nice meal for him. You know, tayo mababaw lang naman tayo eh. Pag pagod na pagod sila, tapos pagdating nila, hinalikan tayo. Pag sinalubong natin sa pinto, di ba masaya na tayo? Even a small kiss is enough for us. A hand on the shoulder when we're so tired waiting for him the whole day is enough, right? Mababaw lang tayo, di ba mga girls, mga moms, and wife? Mababaw lang naman kaligayahan natin. We're not asking for too much. So guys, give naman some sweetness. We deserve it. You know, a guy is ignoring you when he's making plans and he's not involving you in those plans. You know, if a guy really loves you when he has plans like he will buy something, he will put a capital on some business, he plans to resign from his job or plans to transfer to another company or anything that he wants to do. Some guys, if he loves you, they will even consult you with what kind of hairstyle does look on me. Is my t-shirt nice? Can you come with me to buy me a shirt? When he stop consulting you about those things, stop involving you with the little things and even the bigger things, that's a sign that he is ignoring you. And one of the things that reasons, or one of the facts that a guy to ignore you is when he doesn't care what you think, whether in small or big decisions like in purchasing something, in expenses in the house, in the problems with the kids or at his job. When he stop asking you about what you think, di ba, if guys respects and love us, he will ask you, what do you think? Should we buy that? What do you think? Shall we go to that place? You see, a guy will ask you about what do you think. It's a shame and sense of less worth if a guy loses his respect on us. He stopped trying around. What do you mean? It means that when a guy stops being sweet to you, like having dinner, both of you always make it an effort to have dinner together. And when you started eating alone without asking him, or he asking you, come on honey, let's eat, and he just eat alone and lets you just sit there, that's a sign that he is stops trying around, and he doesn't even make plans to date you in weekends. You know, as I have told earlier, mababaw lang tayo even when you just invite us on a park or just simply walk around or sit in the garden. It's huge for us. It's huge. But more if you will invite us to a dinner or the favorite place we want to. We deserve that. Show us your sweetness and love, guys. A guy is ignoring you when he doesn't listen to you when you talk. Have you noticed that? Sometimes when we talk, the guy turns his back on us. Or sometimes, you know, we girls or women would like to talk to our guy about something, and then he will just put the remote control on and watch TV or play with a cell phone. And then when we talk, he will just, yes, That's it. Sometimes you feel irritated, right? It feels irritating. So it's one of the signs of being ignored. And he doesn't seem bothered. He can be relaxed with you, but not so relaxed. What do I mean by that? You know, when we have a new relationship, the guy will find time to look good for us. He will smell good. He will wear the most appealing shirt. He will shave. He will wear quite decent clothes. But when you're in a long relationship, especially when you're married, some guys, not all, they will not even shave. They will wear their shorts for many days, not even taking a bath. That's one of the complaints I heard with my friends. Their husbands, they're contented on weekends. They will not even shower and contented on just being in a short. You know, we girls, we want to see you handsome even at home. And we want to cuddle close to you and find you smelling good. That's a good point, guys. So when a guy is feeling so relaxed, not even trying to look good for you, that's also a sign of being ignored. He doesn't listen to you when you talk. He's not paying attention, and he doesn't care. Right? Ako medyo bulol, pasensya na kayo ah. One of the things that causes our little fights is when his friends are more important than him. Dota Pagoy! My son, my daughter-in-law would say, oh, Dota na naman mama, nagdota na naman. Dota is one of the things that the couple, because of the fights of some couple, Dota, and now it's FB or Messenger or sites. That's just all social media, right? When you say, don't just think that his friends are more important than him. It's okay if he will go out with his friends once in a while. Let him enjoy, especially when he wants to go out with his childhood friends, classmates, or the close friends. Let him enjoy his life. It's okay once in a while, but when he do it always, even when there's special occasions or when it's your anniversary or your birthday, and he seems to still go out with his friends, that's a different story. You can talk him out of it, right? And the most important of all, one of this is he avoids intimacy. When was the last time he said, I love you? When was the last time me and my husband are so sweet, we talk while in bed before going to sleep? One of the sweetest things that he do is he says, I love you. And you know, me, I love when a guy is sleeping on my lap and then we talk. That's kind of nice intimacy. And one of the quite serious intimacies that is lacking in a relationship is when was the last time you make love as a couple? Is he still sweet? Are you still happy in bed? That's part of the emotional intimacy. Intimacy is not just being in bed. It's like holding her close, hugging her when you arrive, or just putting your arms on her shoulder, holding her hands. We love that. And also there's another kind of intimacy, which is emotional intimacy. We need that. In a relationship, it's very important. So guys, don't ignore us when we want to talk. Good communication is very important. We wanna talk. Of course, we're talkative. Madaldal talaga kami. Because when we love you, we are so open. We want to say everything. Just be patient in listening to us. So when a guy doesn't listen to you and he just doesn't care and as if you have nothing to say, that's also a sign of being ignored. And when you are his girlfriend and he doesn't want to introduce you to his friends, to his family, or to his parents, that's a sign also that he isn't serious with you. He is less interested in you. So how, when a guy is ignoring us, how should we make him regret it? If he ignores you, ignore him too. If it's too much for you and you become irritated and always mad and feeling angry, ignore him too. Panalo ka dyan, girl. You know, when you are being ignored, some of us usually try to please him more. When you have done all the pleasing and he still ignores you and shows you disrespect or something and he just try to push you away, you know what you do? Give him the satisfaction of ignoring him. It's more nicer to win walking away with our head up high from him, right? Sometimes we do deserve some respect. When a guy knows that we love him, his mind is bent on thinking that, oh, she will not leave me. She couldn't find someone like me, right? So instead of him walking away from you, ignore him and walk away, so that he will regret ignoring you. And one of the things is also to have fun for yourself. When he doesn't want to come with you, have fun with yourself. Do the things that you want to do. And when you start ignoring him and he started texting you or calling you, don't answer his messages or calls right away. Make him think. Make him feel your pain while he is ignoring you. Right? It's a revenge. Dress to impress. Magpaganda ka habang ini-ignore mo kanya. Hayaan mo siyang maglaway. Make him drool. Tataka ka, nagigil ako, diba? Nagigigil talaga ako. Go out with friends. Enjoy niyan, sister. Go out with friends. Drink red wine. Cancel your plans with him. And when you are ignoring him and he notices it and he wants to make a date with you, cancel your plans. I know you want to be with him, but then cancel your plans. That's part of our plan. And then when things are getting better or when things still gets worse, let's use the old tactic. Talk to him. Communication is the key to a good relationship, right? And give yourself the love you want from him. Don't wait for his love for a lifetime. Love yourself. Give yourself enough love, right? Sino pa ba ang magmamahal sa atin kundi sarili natin, right? Don't do the things that you want, right? And when the things got worse, remove him from the equation, right? Alisin mo siya sa mundo mo. Huwag mo siya masyadong iniisip. Iniisip ka ba niya? Huwag mo siya masyadong iniisip. Alisin mo siya sa equation. Focus ka muna sa sarili mo, girl. Don't let him be the center of your world. Let him initiate and take a back seat. Enjoy how he pleases you. Make a mental deadline. Well, he's ignoring you, and you make the things that you should do to make him regret ignoring you. Set a mental deadline. Don't allow him to dictate how much time or how much things will get better, how long, right? And if the situation doesn't improve, wala na tayong magagawa. Give him a due. Throw up the piece. Let him go. Make him fly. Right? I know it hurts. Ang dali lang magsalita, diba? It hurts. It hurts. But then if we have done it all, we have all the effort, show our love and care, and he still ignores us, disrespects us, right? We can say bye-bye. Kasi if the guy really loves you, hi, naputol po. So then you have done the things that you wanted to. He ignores you, and you try to put some effort to make things better, talk out with him. But then when you have done all these things and he still ignores you, try to make a move, make him regret losing you or ignoring you. And I have stated na, so you must make a mental deadline. Hanggang kailan ka magtitiis sa ginagawa niya, right? You will not wait for a lifetime. Okay? So, pag talaga in-ignore ka niya, ginawa mo ang lahat and in-ignore ka niya, and napansin mo, he's losing interest na and the relationship is cold, you can say, goodbye. But then, don't be too sad. Let him go. So, it's much hurting when he is with you and he's showing you the way how he treats you. He's very cold. It's not sweet. Let him go. And when, ang tao, when you're not separated, you will not realize how you love each other. So let him go. And don't be too sad. If he really loves you, he will go back to you. But then, if the love isn't there anymore, let him go. Let him go. So you will have more peace, have peace with yourself. Ang daling magsalita, diba? Kaya lang kasi, kesa lalo natin pahirapan ang sarili natin. Love yourself. Love yourself. Okay? So, I hope I had shared you some inspirational points na to give back your respect to yourself, to mend a relationship that's getting cold, and to also say goodbye like a song. I'd rather live while I'm in love, while I'm still believe the meaning of the world. So I hope nakapag-usap po tayo ng maayos, and I hope may na-share po akong inspiration on daily life. This is Daisy Diwata Garcia. Maraming salamat po sa aking mga subscribers, sa mga nagiging subscribers at sa mga nagwa-watch. Please watch po my other video, Sexy and Fit. Usap po tayo by Daisy Diwata Garcia. Quotes and inspiration. At marami pa pong iba, health and fitness, beauty and health. And of course, ang aking mga crazy moments, karaoke moment with Daisy Diwata Garcia. See you on my next videos. Please like and subscribe good night, and I love, 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 love you all.